if you can make 40,000 Rand online every single month from South Africa, your entire life changes. I'm talking like groceries taken care of, less pressure on your family, not having to worry about bills anymore. And I'm not talking forex, I'm not talking trading, drop shipping, crypto, right? I'm talking about a skill that I've personally used that allowed me to quit my 9 to 5 back in 2024. And I've been doing this ever since. And now has allowed me to even hit 6 figures a month in South Africa. So what is that skill? That skill is basically high ticket sales. So to keep it very, very simple, how this basically works is that online out there on the internet, there's thousands and thousands of companies that have a big audience, have a product or service that they promote, and they need sales reps like you and like myself to help them close more deals. So basically, as someone that's doing high ticket sales, you either make money by calling up these leads, speaking to them, booking them onto the closers calendars, and if the closer closes them, you get paid commission. Or you can be a closer, right? That's if you're an appointment setter, you call the leads, you book them in with the closer, and then as long as the closer closes the deal, you get paid commission, and you're earning in dollars, right? Or you can be a closer where you actually jump on Zoom calls, you speak to these prospects, and if you close a deal, you get paid commission. So just to give you an idea, right? If you close a $4,000 deal, you typically would get paid 10%. That's about $400, right? And in South Africa, that equates to about 7,000 Rand. Imagine being able to make 7,000 Rand from just one conversation. How would that change your life? Right? This is the same skill that I've been doing every single day for the past, almost 2 years now, and it truly changed my life, and I know it will change yours too, right? So now that you have an overview of what high ticket sales is, let me actually give you the step-by-step process of how you can go from where you are now to actually being able to learn a skill, produce online, produce income in dollars from your home. So the first step is obviously to learn sales, right? It's not just a matter of speaking to people. You need to be good. You need to have a skill set to take someone from where they are now to be willing to step out their comfort zone and go after the goals they want to achieve, right? So the best way to learn sales, in my opinion, is to get a mentor, right? Whether that's, anybody, right? Just get a mentor. It's what I've personally done to allow me to accelerate my growth, right? Because think about it logically. If someone has done what you want to do and has achieved what you want to do, why not get their help to help you accelerate your progress, right? Because that way you're going to just speed up your progress. I've personally at this point in time invested over $30,000 into my skill set, right? And just 2 years ago I was only making like 10,000 Rand a month, and I imagine I invested more than $500,000 into my skill set because I'm constantly improving, I'm constantly stepping out my comfort zone and learning new skills to get to the next level. So that's step number one, right? Get a mentor. I mean, you don't have to. You can obviously learn on your own, especially if you have sales experience. It could obviously be beneficial to just jump in and start, getting on a roll soon. But either way, even if you do have sales experience, like, in commercial sales or whatever, high ticket sales is a bit different. So yes, first of all, learn high ticket sales, right? And that's talking like, actually learning the actual frameworks of how to actually have sales calls, understanding why you ask the questions you want to ask, doing call reviews, watching calls from, closed deals as well, role playing with people so that you can actually become competent, so that the next step is obviously to get on an offer, right? So basically, once you have the skill set, the next step now is to actually just jump on an offer and start actually selling, start actually speaking to people and earning in dollars every single month, right? So when it comes to finding an offer, there's many ways you can go about doing this. One of the best ways to do this is just networking, right? Surround yourself with people that are already doing high ticket sales, already are in the space, already on offers, making money every single month, and just simply ask them to refer you to their sales manager or to people that they know might be hiring, recruiters, for example. That's the best way you can actually land a role and land a good role as well. Another good option you could look at as well, which isn't the best approach, but it's something that I used back when I started my journey, is going on Facebook group chats, right? So go on Facebook, search up, high ticket sales job boards or high ticket sales roles, join as many group chats as you can. And that way you're gonna see lots of job posts on there that's promoting, roles, looking to hire people, whether that's appointment setters or closers. And this is the way you can actually go out and find roles, another method. One thing I will say about this method though, there is a lot of, clickbait, a lot of, people that act like they're hiring for roles, but in reality, they're not actually hiring. They're just trying to promote or sell a program or course or try to get you to buy something else. So be careful with this method. I wouldn't recommend it. especially for someone that's a complete beginner. Like I said, the best thing you can do if you want to accelerate your growth as quick as possible is to get a mentor, surround yourself in a community of other people that are already in high ticket sales, so that you already have a network of people and a lot of different offers you have access to. That's going to tremendously speed up your growth. Okay, so that's step 2, right? You've learned the skill. Step 1 is learn the skill. Step 2 is get on an offer. Now that you're on an offer, step 3 is just actually performing, right? Doing your best, working your ass off, and doing whatever it takes to perform and become the best rep on your team. Because once you're on an offer, everything falls into place, right? In the beginning phases, it feels out of reach. It feels sort of like, is this real? Is this not real? But like when you get on your first offer and that first deal closes and you actually earn your first commission, it's an amazing feeling. And then it's just a matter of actually just staying true to your word, right? Showing up every day, performing consistently, continue training as well, and implementing whatever feedback you get from either your mentor or either your sales manager, right? And then understand, as long as you don't give up at this point, nothing's going to stop you from getting from where you are now to hitting your first 40,000 Rand online and even beyond that as well. I'm sorry, man, my throat has been killing me. But yes, so that's the third step, right? Getting on an offer. The second step is getting on an offer. Third step is just performing and doing your best while on the offer, okay? Because I'll give you some context as to why most people fail, why South Africans fail. It comes down to a few different reasons, right? The first one is just overthinking, right? The second one is also just, giving up too soon or just having shiny object syndrome. Trust me, I've been a victim of all these things myself. I know these challenges, I know what it goes through, but the biggest mindset shift I want you to make after watching this video is understanding that any vehicle works, okay? Yes, I'm obviously here speaking to you about remote sales today, but the truth is you can make money with anything, right? Whether that's drop shipping, whether that's trading, whether that's crypto, whether that's affiliate marketing, everything works, okay? Every business model, every method you have online to make money has pros and cons, but they all work. So as long as you don't give up and you truly commit 100%, you will be successful with this business model. And that's the mental shift I made before getting into sales. And that's why I never quit. Even when I had my worst days, when things weren't going according to plan, right? I never gave up. And if I did give up, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that's the biggest thing I want you to take away from this video, okay? So that's the process in a nutshell of how you can go from where you are now to actually getting to the point where you can be, earning thousands of dollars every single month, just like I've been able to do. And trust me when I say this, like anyone can do this, right? Don't think that you need to have sales experience or you need to be good at talking to people or you need to have a specific way of speaking. All these are limiting beliefs you have in your head right now, okay? Trust me when I say this. When I started sales, I had no sales experience. I didn't know what I was doing, but I still jumped all in. I still went all in. I quit my 9 to 5 and I haven't looked back ever since. And if I can do it, there's nothing stopping you from being able to do it. So what I'm going to do for you right now, because obviously I've shared quite a bit of information, I want to show you a live clip of me closing a $7,800 deal, right? So I'm going to share this clip on the screen and then get back into the video. And what I want you to note is that this conversation was only about an hour long, right? We weren't able to close on the first call because she had some payment declines. Her bank didn't authorize the payment. So we had to set up a second call so that she can speak to her bank, get them to authorize it. And then the second call was quite short, but the main call, the first call, which we had, that was only like an hour call, So in 1 hour, a 1 hour conversation allowed me to earn $780 in commission. Think about that, right? That's more than I used to make in a whole month working my 9 to 5 before I got into remote sales. Mind-blowing. It's hard for me to even fathom at this point, But that's just to show you that if you don't give up, you work hard, you believe in yourself, you can get there too, and you can even exceed where I am right now. So let's get into this clip and then I'll continue with the video.
Well, yeah, it's not taking. I put in my name and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to join and it's circling. No, okay, here it goes, card summary. Okay, split purchases, credit card. Okay, so now I'll put in my card.
Yeah, just make sure all the information is correct. And now that your bank gave the approval, you shouldn't have any roadblocks. even though they gave you the approval, they sometimes might also send you another authorization. So just keep your phone handy with you. You might need to just approve it, and it should be fine.
Okay, so let's see. I don't see where it's asking me to split anything.
So it should be on the next page. Once you put in your information, and then you should continue. Then on the next page, you'll see the different options there.
Oh, okay. Paying 12, 325. Okay, I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
there you
gonna-
go. So you click on that, then it should be quite smooth sailing, but you can also just double check your phone if they need an authorization.
Okay. And when will I be hearing from my coach? Okay, it's confirmed. It went through.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations, Brenda.
Oh wait, I didn't get the confirmation number or purchase or anything. Oh, it says you'll get an email. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we all said I see it came through on our side now, Brenda. So congratulations, Brenda. Even with all the challenges and setbacks you face, you still push through, you handle it like a champion, and that's exactly what's going to help you be successful with that. So just keep that mindset as you go through the program, and you're gonna be off to the races, Brenda. Okay.
There we have it. So that was live footage of me closing a $7,800 deal and making $780 commission in the process. So look, if you're watching this video right now, you're a South African that's tired of, worrying about money, tired of, not feeling fulfilled in your life, know that your potential is all the way up here, but you just haven't found a way out yet. Trust me when I say this, if you learn high ticket sales and you commit and you give this your all, you will see the breakthrough you want to see in your life, because that's exactly what happened to me. Right, so if that's you, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Please share this video with a friend as well that you also want to see succeed. And if you want some more help or tips or guidance, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I have my social media links down below in the description. More than happy to answer any questions you have about high ticket sales. So thank you so much for watching this video, and hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.